Hello. It's time for the bins haul, I guess, that I promised you the other day. This is from the, day in my life. Lucy, stop sniffing stuff. This is from the, day in my life vlog thing that I did. It wasn't really a vlog. I'm busy day to day. It's hard. If that doesn't prepare you for what you're about to see, then I don't know what will. We're gonna start with this ma'am here, our little pillow people. She's from the 80s, if you couldn't tell. And she's in alright shape. Lucy doesn't approve. So, I think comps are around 50 bucks. I couldn't find anything that looked exactly like her, so, you know, it's a weird pillow person from the 80s, so I don't know how many exact comps you're gonna find. Lucy's hoping. We got a plain Tommy Bahama shirt. This isn't gonna go well, but it's in a 3XL. So I figured I would see how that goes. I know plain Tommy Bahama doesn't really do so well, but it is in a good size. So I figured at least $20–25 for that. Just guesstimating based on the size. This I got to take to Plato's Closet. It's just, where are you tags? It's just a Target all in motion, like athletic hoodie thing. But it was new with tags, so I figured I could at least get a couple dollars for it. I'm really trying to maximize the amount of money I can find at the bins, because right now that's kind of the sourcing strategy that I have. Lucy, get out of people's clothes. I did find this vintage Elvis sweatshirt, like obviously vintage Elvis sweatshirt, no tag or anything, unfortunately. Lucy, I swear, and there's no side seams. I swear if you start yelling at people while I'm trying to film this, I don't know what this will sell for. I don't usually find stuff like this, and it's kind of beat up and weird. So we'll see. I don't know. That was just something I figured we might try. I've been experimenting with kids' clothes. I don't know, like, I kind of switch between selling them myself, selling them on ThreadUp, or setting aside a pile for whatever that kids clothing place is. Not Plato's, but like Plato's adjacent, just for kids or whatever. This is Monica and Andy. And it's 100% organic. Lucy! My God! Look at her ass in the back of the fucking video. They're just like little flare crochet pants. If anything, perfect for the season. But I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with these. I don't know anything about Monica and Andy. If anything, it'll probably go to ThreadUp and get, you know, like $1 or whatever. I don't fully understand how much Play-Doh gives out for everything, but I did get like $2 for a Hannah Anderson dress. So like, if I get $2 for something, you know, I paid less than $1 for, I don't really care. I got this cashmere like shawl vest wrap thing. It's by Minnie Rose. It's probably just some no name. It was made in China, but it's 100% cashmere. Wasn't any flaws with it. or anything. Can't say no to good old cashmere. just what is she doing back there? I also picked this up to send to thread up. It's just Cynthia Rowley linen dress. It's got like this cute little bead detail, but it's like a fruit novelty style print mini dress. I think I'm just gonna send that to thread up. Can you watch out? Get shoe scram. My goodness. I got these because they're in excellent condition. I don't know what the brand is. I found it with a bunch of Tommy Bahama, so maybe. But they were like all brand new little baby pants, right? 12 months. Kind of a baby, I guess. I just got that for us. Oh my god, Andrew has not seen these yet. But they're just Carters, like nothing exciting. But they're little jet planes. Some helicopters, but some lady's hair. But I figured he would be excited about the little jets. This is a brand that keeps popping up. It's Milkberry. It's like a bamboo viscose brand or whatever. Super stretchy. It's all the rage, so I hear. But there's a matching little one piece that goes with these. But they're just little wiener dogs. Show you sometimes the tag is screen printed on. So that being like a little satin tag is different than their usual. Secret bread and butter is Y2K pajamas. Like, nobody picks up pajamas really to resell, like, unless it's an obvious good brand or whatever, but nobody picks up the little Y2K style pajamas. I sell them consistently from $25 to even $40. So, just saying. I also got, oh, I don't even know what I said these were. They're like, oh, they're Exhilaration. More modern. It's just screen printed tag. But they're just like micro mini shorts. American Eagle, Heritage, Waffle, Henley. It has a couple of spots on it, but I don't think that should be an issue. They're pretty minor, but figured I would try that out even though we're headed out of the season. I stumbled into a bunch of Lululemon leggings. I don't know the style of any of these. They have like the little drawstring waistband. I don't even know what the size dot is. A little pocket. Square size dot, so newer. I've kind of stopped listing these things. I started taking them to the Lululemon store because instead of, you know, photoing it, storing it, and then maybe getting like $15 profit for it, I just take it there and they give you $10 for leggings. So if I don't keep the leggings, I just take it to Plato's. Here's another pair of Lululemon leggings. Probably also the same size. Found them at the same time. Don't know what the style of those are. Another baby thing I've never heard of. Only Boys. Never heard of it. Cotton. It's just cute little spaceships and stuff. Figured I would tuck that away. Then we got a little Tommy Bahama shirt. I suppose goes with those pants probably if they are Tommy Bahama. But it's just a little cotton t-shirt. 12 months. I don't really need it, so that'll probably go to the Once Upon a Child, that's what it's called. Some more Lululemon. These ones are men's with a little crispy tag. That's how I found it, just pants laying down with a little crispy tag hanging out. Don't know anything about these pants. I don't know how the tag is so nice because they feel like they have a lot of wash wear and fading to them. Andrew probably will not like these, so they will probably go to eBay. And then here is my first time finding this brand, and we're not going to talk about how plain and boring it is because it's my first time and I was just excited. So I picked it up. It's just Robert Graham. It does have this little, I'm sure that's his logo or something, but it's just an extra large black shirt. I figured I'd see how it does. If anything, it can go to Plato's. So I saw this, and I remember like a lot of luxury designer brands have like terry cloth clothing. And so I saw this, and I just saw the tag. It just says Donnie. And I figured, nah, that's probably nothing. And then I thought about it and figured, well, there's a lot of designer brands with terry cloth clothing. So I picked it up. Seems to do fairly well, like at least in pants. The tops didn't seem to do too well, but I don't know if that's from lack of options on the resale market or if just nobody wants the tops. Either way, I thought it was cute. It retails for quite a bit from what I can tell by the resale market. Here's another style-based one. Just Jessica Howard vintage. But it is in a black, like oriental style maxi dress. Full length maxi dress. I figured this could be marketed in several different ways. You know, even if somebody doesn't want it to be sheer, they could put a slip underneath it. Obviously, it probably came with the slip at one point, but Lord knows where that is. But I thought this would be a fun little experiment. I do like selling sheer mesh pieces. They do well for me. So, my foot's falling asleep. Excuse me, pillow person. Got some chubbies. Surprisingly, do well still, I think. I think it's the khakis that do well. I don't think it's the swim shorts. So actually, these might just go to Plato's if Andrew doesn't. Well, no, these are just, well, I don't know. There's no liner in here. Are you swim shorts or are you like just outdoor shorts? I don't know. Andrew probably won't want to. They'll just go to Plateaus. This, I could tell just based on the feeling that it was Victoria's Secret. It is a super like soft modal blend tank top. Just with lace trim, modern tag, you know, Victoria's Secret, very lightweight, extra large, so decent size. Hopefully it's not too like Y2K where like the larger sizes aren't gonna want it. This brand I found the other day for the first time, and I was surprised with the comps. I've never heard of it till I listed the top. It's like a pajama brand, but it's Lenora by Dina Yang. But it's like this big pajama dress, I guess, essentially. It's got these little lace sleeves or whatever. They all kind of look prairie-esque. They don't look like loud or anything. Very quiet luxury, minimal. This bad boy. I remember hearing that if a piece of athletic wear feels like nothing, it's probably something. And boy, does this feel like nothing. Like just a piece of paper in the wind. But it's just like a Nike windbreaker thing. It's got ripstop fabric in it. Like, do you even have a tag? Oh no. Is there a tag? Okay. So, the materials tag and stuff. I don't see a Nike. Oh, it's on the collar. I was like, that's weird. It's like right here on the collar. I'm gonna do some research on this and list it myself. If anything, it's a cool colorway. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. This one I figured would do really well on ThredUp if I reprice it. It's just like a plain hoodie. It's got flames on the sleeves, which is what caught my eye. And then it just says cute but psycho on the back. And it's just Project Social Tee, Urban Outfitters. Honestly, I could probably list this myself and it'd probably do well on Depop. So I'm gonna test that out, actually. I got this little baby vintage Y2K Ed Hardy shirt. It's got the, oh, somebody cut it off. No, are you supposed to be like that? Like a raw hem? I don't know. The bottom's a raw hem, so I assume this is a raw hem. But it's just a little vintage Y2K Ed Hardy shirt for the little babies. I also found a couple of new with tags Victoria's Secret things. Just tying up the bow here. So I picked them up because I was like, you know, these things retail for a lot and people still do wear them, even though the quality has gone down. But this one, I don't know if it has the price still on it. No, somebody took it off. But this one is like a cute little sheer lace thing. It's got wiring in the cups and it's also fully lined. So somebody could wear this to like a festival or something. It's got the little lace sleeves. But I figured that would do well. Again, with the plain Tommy Bahama, I didn't see any flaws with this at the time. It came from the dry cleaners, and things don't usually come straight from the dry cleaners to the bins if they're in excellent condition. Just buttoning this up here. But it is a, again, an XXXL linen shirt. Tell me if there's any flaws on it. I don't see anything. So maybe this guy just lost weight. Good for him. It's like a super thick, heavy linen. It may be around a pound since the size of it or whatever. But that one I'm gonna try selling myself. Lucy, get off the Lulu. Stop looking at people to yell at. This one I learned about, funnily enough, from a, what was it? It was like a Facebook short or something. Literally the same day. Like I was sitting there waiting for the new rotations and I saw this guy talking about this shirt, and I was like, oh, I've never seen that before. Lo and behold, I probably have passed it a million times because I found it same day. So it's Collars & Co. and it's a 4XL. I didn't check comps because it's a 4XL, so even if it is just like some lame like polo shirt brand, it's still like an athletic material polo and a 4X and a cute pattern. Like, I could factory stack this even if the brand isn't great. But now I'm curious how many times I've passed that, because I found it literally same day. This, man, this is gonna go to ThredUp because it is damaged. But one thing I have learned about the shoppers on ThredUp, they will buy Free People that has damage on it. They don't give a crap. They eat it up, especially if it's like these, you know, classic styles or whatever. It just has a bleach spot on the front. The rest of it is fine, but like, they'll still eat it up. I speed this up, the battery's dying. I'm gonna have to take a break. I did get this. I'm gonna take that off because it didn't retail for very much. This little pink lacy cami, it's just from New York & Company. But I thought the lace at the bottom was really cute. It's got like little hearts and stuff on it. I figured some little girly would like that, even if it is modern. I'm really excited to show these to Andrew because he has not seen these yet. But I found this sock and I was really excited because it's a little vintage baby sock with like little roses or something on it. Just a little sock. Couldn't find it. Put it down. Walked away. And then I figured I was determined to find this other sock. Just give me one shot before I leave to find this other sock. So I walked back over to the bin. This guy was just laying right on top. And I was like, oh, it's probably the same sock that I put down in the middle of the bin earlier. No, it was the other dang sock. So now I got two little vintage baby socks. I think they're wool. Maybe. They're like so cute. I don't know whether to keep these or sell them. I don't know what to do with these. They're just like handmade little booty things. I don't know what you do with those. There's no grippies on the bottom. Obviously, they're old. So, I don't know if it's safe for a baby to walk in. Like, don't know. And then along with that, I found a couple more vintage baby things. I found this little one-piece guy with these little like froggies on them. It's just like a little paper tag, no brand or nothing, just made in Germany, I guess. Just a little cotton one piece. And then I found this other one, which has a different setup for the snap buttons. At least it's got 3 snap buttons instead of 2 snap buttons. But this one has a brand also made in Germany. I don't know what that says. This is the little guy. Balls, planets. I don't know. The snaps are looking a little worse for wear, but I thought it was super cute. Little vintage one piece. This is what I am so excited to show Andrew. It's just this little like this little cap. This little boy cap. No information on it other than an RN number. But it's just, oh, that elastic's gone. So the elastic will be cut out. This camera's gonna die here in a second, so I will pause and come back when she's charged. We're back. Gotta get this done before the daylight goes away. There's clouds outside. Anyways, along with the vintage items, I got this little vest. Does it? No, just has the one button, some lace on it. Super lightweight. Literally paid, you know, nothing for this. Super detailed embroidery, very pretty. Probably will sell that one. This one, I don't know if I'm gonna keep or sell. Probably sell because it's a large, so it's not big enough to give the vibe that I want, I don't think. But see, it's got like a little torn neckline, which I would like, but I don't think this shirt is big enough to give what I want. But it's from 2001. It's got some sleeve hits on it. Sam's Club doesn't have some of my items. Rude. Probably sell that on eBay if I don't end up keeping it. I don't know what this dress is. I didn't look up comps. But it's from Nordstrom. Retails for $100. I know that means nothing, but it's like a super cute little scalloped cotton dress. We gotta get Tozie's kennel out of there. It's not part of the vibe with all the fucking bungee cords on it. She's an escape artist. She's not abused, no matter how much she says she is. But I don't know how much that dress goes for. I just saw it, and I figured somebody wants it. I mean, new tagged cute dresses can sell for a minimum like 25 bucks. I got these Polo USA kids joggers. They were just sitting on the top of a bin, like just on the top of a bin. I was like, is everyone well? Like, why did we not want these? Which is modern polo kids joggers. Yeah, I don't know why these were not grabbed. It was weird. And then this is my first time ever finding this shirt. Super exciting because I've heard about it, but I forget about it because, like, I think it's a Texas brand, and while this is still the South, I've never seen this brand before. And I think it's fairly expensive retail, and this is just not the kind of stuff that the rich folk are wearing around here. But this is poncho, and it is in a 3XL. It is a short sleeve, unfortunately, but it is a pearl snap shirt. Hi, bud. Hi, handsome. Oh, stretchy boy. Hi, Pumpkin. Thank you. Hi. Okay, we have a special guest. But I've never found it before, so I'm hoping the size help. Oh, watch your head, bud. Goodness. Anyways, guy grabbed it, picked it up, and I went scouring for more stuff, and I did not find more poncho shirts. Unfortunately, it was really sad, but beautiful. Super excited. I also did pick up a handmade quilt that probably needs to be washed and a pack of scissors because it was $3 for 5 pairs of scissors. Sure. Who am I to say no to scissors? Okay, I need this other bag. So. Yeah. Pardon. Okay. Anyways. Some more cashmere. I was excited to find more cashmere. My nail just got stuck on it. What are you, Lucy? What are you doing? Can't get a second apiece. You done? You gonna sit down? Are you gonna sit down? Are you gonna be good? Like your brother? Are you gonna sit down? Lucy, the door is closed. You can't go in there. Oh, I know. What are you doing? You want me to move this? Okay. Goodbye, Frank. Anyways, another like shawl thing, cardigan, whatever. I don't know. But it's by Piccolo, made in Mongolia. Ooh, Mongolian cashmere. Look at me go. I was just excited because it was cashmere. But, Mongolian cashmere. Good to know. Oh, there's some crud on the bottom. I'm so sorry if you can hear Frank dying over there. Speaking of Y2K pajamas, these are some Aeropostale. They're just like graphic. This is fucking junk food. I love junk food and it's got piggies all over it, so I'm wondering, I'm just curious there. But just some pajama pants. My neighbor is outside, so I hope she's not judging me. Got this Beaufort bonnet company. I didn't know they made girls clothing, so I was excited when I saw this because we don't really have a stash of girls clothing, but now that I'm looking at it, it says 3T. Which seems weird to me because why would a 3-year-old still wear these things? I don't know. I'm not versed with the baby stuff, if you could tell. More kids stuff. This is Florence Eisman. Florence Eisman. 3T. Cotton, made in Peru. But it had this cute little like golf guy on it, which I thought was super cute. Just like a cotton polo. Little quarter zip thing from this brand. Prodo. I think Proto. I think this was also made in Peru. Ah, there's a bug in here. Alright. It's one of them fucking leaf looking beetles. I'm just gonna deal with that later, I guess. This, even though it's a 2T from the Florence Eisman brand, I think we have to keep it because Andrew is obsessed with dinosaurs. And it's got these little dinosaur guys on it with these little spikes. Super cute. I don't know what to do about that bug. I don't want to flick it outside because my neighbor's out there and she's gonna be like, what is she doing? What is the weird girl doing? It's a goose. Got these Hannah Anderson pants. Send the thread up. See how they do. I think. I don't know. Another one of those proto. This one is UPF. Like a little striped polo thing. It's also a 2T. I don't know how any of these do. Hello. Not sure how those do. Okay. Lucy, please don't step on the bug. Lucy, there's a bug in this shirt. She mean mugging. Alright, more vintage. That's just a little cardigan by Fellman Bros. It says hand embroidered, but I don't know what on here would be embroidered because it's just a flat cotton. Made in the Philippines. Lucy! Oh, jeez. Lucy, please. Lucy. Lucy. Get. Anyways. I got this Cecil and Lou, like, set. And I thought it was boys. But now I'm unsure. But it's got, like, it seems awfully long. What are you, 3T? Because it's got these little shorts. I guess it could be a shirt. I really don't know. Cecil and Lou. Don't know much about the brand. Just that someone told me it was a more expensive brand. So I was like, oh, okay. Then I got another Beaufort Bonnet Company little shirt guy. I don't know what you call this. It's a 3T, so it's probably like a little preppy shirt. And then some more Beaufort Bonnet Company little shorts. They're inside now, so the bug is gone. Bro didn't want to let go. Another one of these proto quarter things. Bro was just hanging out in there. Wasn't gonna tell anybody. It's getting awfully dark and stormy out there. Got this dress here. Just like a woven cotton linen feeling material. By Edge Hill Collection, made in Madagascar. I don't see any. Oh, there it is. Guess it's a Dillard's, vintage Dillard's dress. It's with a tag. It says RN and then it says Dillard's. Gotta protect the clothes. This one has to be washed. It's got a couple of marks on the front. You know how white be, but it's like a Ralph Lauren little shift dress for little girls. We the Free medium. One of these little gauzy shirts. This one I thought was just so cute. It's Vintage Intuitions. Size large. Just no name brand. I just bought it because of the style. Because of the embroidery and the cuffs and everything. I just thought it was super sweet. Lucy, go lay down. Goodness. I think I couldn't figure out why this was left behind. It needs a little bit of a wash, but I don't know why this bad boy was left behind. It's just the North Face. These are Aeropostale Y2K little jogger flare leg sweatpants. Nothing special about those. They're like 25 bucks. This is just for me because something had been leaking on this for some time and kind of like killed the fabric. But it's just a vintage Lee Sport sweatshirt. Arizona Diamondbacks from Arizona. If you didn't know, now you know, which I don't know why you would know, because I didn't say anything about it. So, you know, getting my piles all mixed up. Oh, I gotta see if Andrew wants these. They're by that Saks brand that is in, I've seen it in Dillard's, is where I know it from. But it's just like a super slinky, stretchy pant. They're called the relax pant, I think, where the little taggy go. Snooze pant. 96% modal, so super cozy. These also found right on top. They're just a polo Ralph Lauren pant. I assume they were thrown back because of this suspicious goop that's on the front, but the goop will wash out just fine. But it's got a relatively big flesh pony, a little logo, just a cotton pajama pant. This was a linen Vince shirt. I assume you know what Vince looks like. We're losing daylight here. It's like a mint green color. I'll probably end up selling that. It's a good capsule wardrobe piece for the summer. And then I got this Ralph Lauren silk cardigan. Mostly silk, at least. I think it's like nylon or something. Nylon, lycra. It's got like a couple of like dusty marks on it that should just wipe off, but I'll just wash it. I would keep it if not. I had just ordered myself a cardigan from Lulu. That was Lint. Thought it was another bug. Just panicked. This is Polly and Friends linen dress. Very cute. Ow, my fucking back. Very floral. Perfect for the season coming up. I will probably just send that to ThreadUp. I also have this one. I would like to sell them together, but the odds of finding someone who... Okay, so one is Polly and Friends, and this one is Maggie and Zoe. One is a 5 and one is a 2T, but finding girls, a family that has girls that close in age that want to buy matching linen dresses is probably low. And then this little girl's Ralph Lauren butter yellow top. Man, it is getting dork fast. Oh, it's just a string. I'm traumatized. I think everything is a freaking bug. I got these men's Y2K Aeropostale joggers as well. And then these boys LL Bean swim shorts, which are very long. Those will go to ThreadUp. I'm not sure what the market is on those. Bryn Walker, my girl. Every time I find her, she's a size small. Just once I would like to find my size so I didn't have to spend close to $200 on a frickin' pair of pants. But I think those are the Casbah pants. And then I got these Victoria's Secret pink Y2K sweatpant joggers, like a wide leg with the logo. Easy money. Also found this Lulu skirt on top. Let's see. Make sure she's clean. Alright. Found these micro shorts, but like in a bigger size ish. They are an 11. So we'll see how those do. I sell a lot of like the super tiny ones, but I've never tried selling any of the bigger sizes. So we'll see how that goes. Got this J. Crew newer tag, J. Crew cotton like shift dress moment. Really good condition. And then I found that in the same pile as this bad boy, which if you don't know, you should know, because why don't you know? It is Hill House, right? Hill House, the nap dress. Sorry if you can't see, the lighting is really just fading so fast. It's just like a cotton poplin with the, but I felt a hole. Oh, it's a pocket. With the smock top and the flowy bottom. But that's a first for me. Excited to find that. Some more. I keep putting stuff in the wrong pile. This is why nobody does this while they're filming. Just some, again, really excellent condition cotton shorts to put into our stash. Here is the, Lucy, you don't need to sniff everything. This is the match to those pants. I thought it was a onesie, it's just a t-shirt to those pants from earlier. This needs a wash, forgot. And then some, again, if you know, you know, some pink fold over leggings with the flare, or yoga pants with the flare leg. These sell in basically any condition. Like as long as they're clean, even if they're stained, ripped up, whatever, people will buy it. It's a little late in the season for this, but it's Carrick Dawn. Yeah, Carrick Dawn, made in Ireland, wool, extra large. Keep an eye out for these. I believe there's a hole, is why somebody threw it back. Yeah. There are 2 holes on the front. Maybe 3. I don't want to stretch them out too far, but there's a couple of holes. I'm just gonna adjust the price based on that. Should be an easy enough fix with some string, you know. It's just not me. I'm not a sewer. Here is another one of those Victoria's Secret bras. It really is underrated being a female reseller, because you can dig through the panties and nobody's gonna be like, oh, some weirdos digging through the panties, because I'm a girl. I wear panties. Like, what are they gonna say? But also they're new with tags. Got a wireless one too. But seriously, what are they gonna say? It's weird if a dude does it. It is not weird if a girl does it. This is going to thread up. I just not interested in the style of it. Really, something I am interested in the style of is this. It was one of the first things I picked up, and I debated on it all day and decided it was probably worth picking up. It's just like a sheer velvet burnout style top with this like really pretty. I'm really trying to get this done before the lighting is gone. Oh my gosh, it just... Why do people insist on ringing the doorbell? Almost done. Got this little bad boy, another kid shirt, little lobster, Bella Bliss, Maiden Pearl. This I almost didn't get because it has some staining on the back, but I just could not. And then the Cat's Pajamas is an expensive brand, but these are pretty plain and boring. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep these or not, or send them a thread up, but they're like not super worth listing on my own. And then lastly, we got some wide leg Offline by Aerie joggers, sweatpants, whatever. That should sell good. They're in like excellent condition. And that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I was pretty excited about this thrift haul and was excited to share it with you. So if you guys like seeing that, let me know down in the comments, and I will try to make some time to post more thrift hauls of my more exciting hauls, I guess. But yeah, trying to map out some more time to be doing this with you guys, so we'll see how it goes. But thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.